So let's talk about the Spectres in regards to combat. The Spectres have a couple different vision modes. You have the night vision, does what you think it does, and this is the thermal vision. It lets me see the Reaper a little better over there off in the distance. As you can see here, with the night vision in certain situations, the night vision is not ideal. Thermal vision is very useful in a situation like this. I see a Reaper, I don't want him to see me. I throw a smoke, but I still want to see him through the smoke. I can turn on my thermal and see right through it. You'll notice a camera right there. I have a couple options if I want to bypass it and not be seen by it. I can shoot it, and it'll cancel it for a few moments. I can use the scroll wheel, or I can use the numbers 1 through 5. In this case, I'm going to press 3 to select my active camo. I'm going to activate it, and you'll see that I can walk right in front of this camera without tripping the security system. If you stop moving, you'll notice that left bar at the very top left below the red health bar, my energy, depletes very slowly. Once I begin to move, it depletes a little faster. If I stand up at any point and start running while the active camo is on, the active camo will automatically turn off. To note, you can stand up with the active camo on, but as soon as you move, it'll turn off automatically. I can also press T to hug against the wall and then activate my camo. Notice that some textures blend in a little better with the camo than others. Alrighty, now we have a Reaper in front of us. Reapers have deadly weapons. The Spectres do not. The only way that a Spectre can kill a Reaper is by walking behind him, pressing left mouse button by default, grabbing him, and pressing T to snap his neck. In this case, I'm going to press spacebar to let him go. You can also grab his neck and press the left mouse button or right trigger to punch him and knock him out. He'll knock out for a few moments and get back up momentarily. If a Reaper has caught you off guard, you can simply tase him and it'll leave him immobile for a few seconds. Afterwards, the Reaper is able to move, but the Reaper will have an effect on him. If you try and grab his neck while he's shocked, it'll in turn shock you. Do note that headshots are a one-hit kill. Alrighty, let's talk about the Reapers. The Reapers are your standard first-person shooter type of characters. I can aim down the sights, I can press E to turn a flashlight on, I can turn on my vision mode, the motion vision, default G, and the Spectre, seen here in front of me, while crouched, will not show up. However, if the Spectre decides to stand up and run around, he will flash green on the screen. If the Reaper turns on the electrovision, the Spectre shows up as a very, very fuzzy, light-colored apparition. The further you get away, the more of a blur it becomes, and it's easily confusable with other things on the map. This may change with future updates. In this case, you'll see at the bottom left the icon for the edge marked for death. This particular passive effect, what it does is if I shoot a Spectre, he will pulse for a few moments, even if the Spectre goes out of sight. Quick note on elevators. You'll walk in, be greeted by the lovely music. You'll have two buttons. You simply aim and press T. You'll note that the game is very dark, and you have a flashlight to illuminate dark areas, but sometimes it's best not to have your flashlight on so the Spectres don't see you coming. But watch out. Did you notice that? There's a Spectre hiding right here, and you didn't even see him because of the darkness. As you're walking around the map, do note that there are vertical elements to the map that only Spectres can get to. You never know when you've got a Spectre right above watching you. You'll notice in this case, as a relatively low-level Reaper, I've got 2 grenades. If you press F, you'll notice a bar pops up, indicating the strength of the throw. If you press and hold it to the maximum, he'll throw it much further.